Hi guys, weekly wrap time and racing starting to ramp up. Chris, as we head into the autumn carnival, big day for us tomorrow, which is exciting, but we'll get to that. Just wanted to congratulate all the owners of Usain Bolt. Absolutely cracking run on Tuesday up at Newcastle. Led all the way. Molly Fitzgerald did a fantastic job. She's becoming a bit of a stable jockey for us, but
doing a good job
and getting some results at provincial level. Led all the way, controlled the race, and ran away with it in the end. And it was a fantastic result.
Yeah, it was a very comfortable win in the end. I think he had 8 starts now for 2 wins, 2 seconds, building a nice little record as we're working him out. But yeah, particularly pleased with Molly's ride. I thought she rode a really good race there. It's a fine line between a keen going horse and just sort of letting him run along a bit, but not overdo things, and at the same time not over restraining as well, where he's going to start fighting and carrying on and losing his finish. So she really seemed to ride that fine balance well, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It didn't sound like it did as it came out, but I think you get the drift. And excellent effort by her, and an excellent effort by Usain Bolt as well. So yeah, congratulations to all the owners. Great to see him win so comfortably.
Absolutely. So be interesting to see where he can get to this preparation and whether he can get over a further trip. But no, great result. So that's it for the runners. But we had a great day on Wednesday, Chris. We spent the day down at Thenford Farm, looking at all of our horses, but in particular keen to see our yearlings. Yep. We've now got 9 between the Magics and the Inglis, and they all look fabulous. Really happy with them. I was particularly pleased to see how much that I Am Invincible filly had grown since we saw her at the sales. She's turned into a very big horse. I think Tim was saying of the 40 or 50 they've got there, the yearling, she's the biggest. So really excited to see where she can go.
Yeah, look, I've never seen a horse flourish so much in the breaking in process. Typically what happens is horses will, or more often than not always, but more often than not, they sort of go backwards after having a big preparation to be primed on sale day, and they sort of go backwards a little bit when they get out to the farm and start relaxing and get into the breaking in process, which is a bit of work and take a little bit out of them. But this particular filly, she's absolutely flourished and thriving in work. So she has grown. She's thickened up even more as well, strengthened up with some really good muscle mass about her, and I haven't seen one thrive that much through the breaking in process. So beautifully bred filly, I'm Invincible, full sister to Group 3 winner, and to see her flourish and thrive in work was awesome.
Not to miss my opportunity, Chris. I'm absolutely blown away. She's still got about 25% left in her to sell, and being an I Am Invincible filly, you'd think she'd fly off the shelf. But so if you are keen to get involved, give me a shout. As I said,
it's only about $6.5 for a 2.5% share.
Yeah, so give us a shout. Moving on to this week, big day tomorrow. A couple of exciting races tomorrow for the Triple Crown team, starting at Doobman.
Yep.
Doobman. Wasn't sure if it was Doobman or Eagle Farm. Starting at Doobman, Diablo Bolt. He stepped up to a benchmark 90, over 2,200 metres. Look, he's as you say, very, very consistent gelding, and he's drawn well. He's had a bit of space between runs. I hate to say it, but I think it'll be very hard to beat.
There goes his chances.
No.
I was very keen on him until then. He's going fantastic, isn't he? Jeez, he's going well. Shooting for his 8th career win. Not bad for a horse who got sacked early on. But I think it's fantastic to see him doing this and rewarding his owners. Running particularly well. Last start, second in the Mayor's Vase. I thought it was a slashing run. Obviously, he drew the outside gate, had to go right back, had to come from last and flashed home for a very, very strong second. Drawn much better this time. Barrier 2, I think it is. Jags on board. Jags won about 4 on this horse, I think it is. So yeah, there's a lot to like, and I think he'll run particularly well again, and yeah, he'll be hard to beat.
Yeah, I don't think I'm putting the mock on him. I mean, the market suggests he's going to be hard to beat, but Melbourne Cup horse in the race, I think 7th or 8th in last year's Melbourne Cup, so yeah.
If he doesn't win, we know who to blame anyway.
Yeah, Todd.
Sam.
Assistant trainer to Annabelle and Rob up in Queensland, will blame him.
Doing a great job up there.
Then we move on to Group 2 Hobartville Stakes. We have Firm Agreement stepping out first time for the prep. He finished off his last prep and first prep. Third in the Group 1 Spring Stakes, Spring Champion Stakes. So obviously stepping out over 1400 tomorrow, much shorter than he will like, against a red hot field including broadsiding, but can't wait to see him step out. Took me a while to get that out, by the way.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, no, excellent. It'd be great to see him back in action. Obviously, that's a massive effort to run third in a Group 1 in your first racing preparation up over a trip. So that was fantastic. Obviously, a very talented horse. Keen to get him back to the races. Group 2 Hobartville over 1400. It is a bit short for him, obviously. But a great kick-off point for him, and he'll progress from here through to the Group 1 Randwick Guineas over a mile, and then all going well, the big goal, the main goal, I guess you would say, is the Group 1 Rosehill Guineas on Golden Slipper Day over 2,000 metres. So some very nice targets in front of him, and we're going to build through this preparation well. Hopefully he can kick off and run well, and I expect he will put in a nice performance tomorrow, but I see you shaking your head.
Oh, I've just aimed a bit higher. Your grand final's not the Rosehill Guineas, it's the 2,400 metre Group 1 Derby, but...
we'll take them both.
Yeah, sounds good. Anyway, so plenty of owners on track tomorrow. Good luck. Good luck to both runners tomorrow. So very exciting. Then we move on to Monday. We've got a couple of trialists on Monday. Firstly, very exciting, another 2-year-old trialling, Hay Street. He's shown that he's quite forward, clearly. He looks like he's got a good head on his shoulders. He was bought at the Ready to Run sales in September. Yep. So he's already ready to trial, and he's obviously shown Annabelle and Rob a lot, and looking forward to seeing him step out on Monday at Randwick. Yeah,
they've been pleased with him, the Son of Capitalist. Looking forward to getting him going. Obviously, first trial, it'll be a very quiet one, and then most likely go through to a second trial, but obviously that'll all be assessed after this first one. But can't wait to see him on the track.
Speaking of second trials, we have Cheeky Dancer. She's having her second trial of the preparation on Monday as well at Hawkesbury, and desperately keen to see her get through that and off to the races.
Yeah, it'd be great. She's a lovely style of mare, and she'll be allowed to stride out a bit more in this trial, which will be great. That'll top her off nicely for the races, probably 2 weeks after that, so can't wait for that.
Wednesday, we've got 3 horses nominated for runs. We've got Zoo Prince. He's looking to go back to back, stepping back up in grade to metro level. He was very nice to watch last run, and can't wait to see him step out again, hopefully on Wednesday.
Yeah, exactly. Last start winner. This will be over 1,100 metres again, same as last time. He's going really well. So a lot of noms in that field, but no problems with him getting a run. But it'll probably be a large field, so fingers crossed he gets a good barrier.
Yep. Also, I don't even remember where it is, but Rosehill, I think, isn't it?
Rosehill, yeah.
Yep. Also nommed at Rosehill on Wednesday, Capital Asset, but he's dual nommed. He's also nommed down at
Sandown.
Sandown. Jesus, I'm struggling today. So 2 noms. We'll just have a look at both. We'll accept for both and see what that looks like. Coming off a slightly disappointing run, probably didn't handle the track all that well, but pretty keen to see him get a result this time. and potentially down in Melbourne where he's had a bit of success previously.
Yeah, he's always run well down there, hasn't he? So both races over 1400, so nice to have some good, very similar races available to him, so we can sort of pick the eyes out of it and hopefully get him in the weakest of the two.
Absolutely. Then we've got Sweet Proposal up at Doobman. She's been nommed as well. Probably also a little disappointing last start, so I'm keen to see her. Hopefully she's a bit more used to the Sunshine State and her new surrounds, and she's come on from that run, and it'd be nice to get a result with her too.
Yeah, she has. I mean, she was running okay leading into that, but I was expecting more last start from her. It was her first run up there, so might have just been settling in. I certainly expect her to bounce back this time.
So that's it. A few runners going around in the coming week. Good luck to you all if you're an owner in one of those, and hopefully we're talking about a bunch of them this time next week. Red Hot Tip time.
There's a red hot collect.
Yeah, I nearly missed this actually because it's not my type of thing. But congratulations, Chris.
Not your type of thing to collect.
For Roche, you were on each way. This is the benefit of selecting horses with a little bit of value. For Roche actually came third and paid $4.50, so quite a tidy return if you went that way. And I didn't have much luck. However, I will say if you replay the tape, I did make a very strong mention of Fangirl.
Oh God, this is getting embarrassing. If this is how low we're stooping.
No. Anyway, well done, Chris. So moving on to this week, what do you got?
Oh, I've got a few good ones. Sam, we're at Rose Hill. Stop looking at my tips. Rose Hill, race 4, Bonita Queen with Ben Osmond on board. Jumping from barrier 2 with the apprentice, I think a good winning chance there. Race 5, I couldn't go past Missile Mantra's half-sister, Macarena, and the Hawk Stable. Tyler Schiller's on board there. Does have a little bit of a tricky gate, so hopefully gets a little bit of luck out of there in the first couple hundred metres, but a good winning chance there as well. And race 6 in the Silver Slipper. I swore after last week I wouldn't be backing anything in the 2-year-old race, but such an interesting race. Obviously, Slipper, one of the Slipper lead-up races. It's exciting to see how they all go. Seemingly, Wooten Bassett and Capitalist seem to have half the field here between them. A number of horses in there. Both Stallions doing particularly well at the moment with some great runners. But I'm going to go outside them. I'm going to look at Belle Merci. I think is a good winning chance there. Obviously, we'll take into account the lottery of 2-year-old racing. But Zach Lloyd on board, great jockey, and good form lines coming into this race.
I'm going to say great minds think alike to an extent. Okay. I'd actually written here, so I'm on the Silver Slipper as well, not the same one. 3 Capitalists, 2 Wooten Bassets out of a field of 10. Quite opportune that we thought about that, considering we've got 2 Capitalists and a Wooten Bassett for sale. But anyway, throw that out there. I am going with a Capitalist. I am going with a very good value tip. I'm on number 8, Gambler, who happens to be half to our very own Pierrot. And he's paying $14, and he's had one run very early as a 2-year-old, but has had 2 very nice trials. So each Pierrot, I've had about 4 Pierrot owners tell me how nice the trials have been.
Is this why you picked it?
Oh no, they have been good trials.
Yeah,
I have watched them. So I'm on number 8 in the Silver Slipper, Gambler, paying $14. If you want to go the way Chris would go, you can go each way, but I'm going on the nose. Then I'm in race 9, the Benchmark 100. I'm on number 11, Headley Grange, paying $4. Moving down to Caulfield, I'm on race 9, the Oakley Plate, One that I've had a bit of success on before, Ray Magnierio, I think something like that.
Sorry, what was that one?
Ray Magnierio.
Okay.
$9. And race 10, the Victoria Gold Cup, I'm on number 1, Deny Knowledge, $5. Now, if you can't get a winner out of that cast of thousands,
We'll give it away next week.
We'll give it away. I actually won't give it away. I thought about it this week and I thought it's too much fun, even if we don't have any success at all. And our loyal listeners are just getting smarter and smarter, and they'll cut it off. Actually, I will say my father-in-law tells me that he watches it every week, but he turns it off as soon as the red hot tips start.
It's your loss, Rob.
So, anyway, guys, have a great week. Good luck to all those with runners, and we will see you next week.
Enjoy the racing.